Hi everyone, it's EniolaHu. I'm back again for another amazing video. As you guys know, I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm meeting up with the beautiful, smart Chioma, and she goes by Nnanna on Twitter. I'll put her handle below. I've followed Chioma for a while, and she's had some really amazing views, especially with regards to feminism and women. And she demystified the idea of the independent woman, at least to me. Because it's something that for a lot of us as women we believe in, and we believe, oh, that's what feminism is all about, is about being able to do it all. And while that's a possibility, Chioma brings a really interesting perspective to the table, and so I want us to have this conversation. I want you guys to hear what she has to say. And yeah, Chioma, just tell us a little bit about yourself before we go into the conversation, and why you came up with this idea that the idea of being independent is not empowering, in your words.
Okay. Hi, my name's Chioma, and yes, basically the
project your voice.
Okay, the whole thing is mostly because I am actually quite a lazy person, right? And I don't see how it empowers me to be doing all the work in the world, right? I feel like what will empower me is not doing all the work in the world, right? And yeah, so yeah, I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong with, doing it all. Well, okay, yeah, there's really nothing wrong with it if it's comfortable for you as a person, but I don't feel like it should be the template for every woman. I don't feel like the only reason why we would be worthy of being seen as equal human beings to men is because we're doing all this work and we're just great at doing it, right? So we should just be equal because we're human beings, basically. So that's just how I feel.
That's fantastic. And you guys, let me read the thread. She has an article on Medium. I'll put the link below. I come from the school of doing it all. I saw a mother that could do it all my whole life. I saw a grandmother that could do it all her whole life. So I always thought that that's the way it's meant to be. And then this completely shattered it. She said the idea of the independent woman to me is not empowering. Men have never been independent, and yet there's value. Wait, and yet.
Okay,
so she stops. Then she says there is value in being helped and pushed. There's power in having access to help. Men are able to present themselves as providers because women have helped create that image. Doing it all is not the empowerment women deserve after centuries of, doing it all. Independence is a scam. Men are walking around unable to bathe themselves or button their shirts.
What I meant in that independence they scam is not like in the sense of as in, I don't mean it's a scam. No. But I mean like in the sense of, okay, independent woman, Maggie woman, I shall go to work and come back. That's what I mean that it's a scam.
I figured, and as I read it, it like unraveled, before my very eyes, because I was like, like if men are scum and we're trying to avoid them, we should be able to do it all. But this thread really enlightened me. Anyway, so she said men are walking around unable to bathe themselves or button their shirts, yet maintain dominance. Get help. More importantly, get financial help from men. Date well, demand help. And then she goes on to just explain how men essentially are able to be powerful because women are helping them.
Yes.
And I think that was the key point in all of this.
Yes.
And of course, not long after that, it was was it the Maggie woman that inspired this, or I think you wrote this before the Maggie thing.
Maggie woman,
yes. Yeah, not long after, the Maggie woman surfaces, and I'm like, that's what she was talking about. That's exactly what she was saying. And then to show how important your article was, the Maggie woman thing came up, and then there was now that silly guy on Twitter that made that comment that he said, oh, if women want to gain independence, until I see women carry cement, then that's when they can gain independence.
Exactly. Like these are the things, because of all these things, because when we have this conversations with Nigerian men, basically when we have conversations about feminism with the average Nigerian man, like in beer parlors and pubs, the thing they'll say is, oh, can you do this one? I'm like, no, I can't do it. You will do it.
Oh, I don't want to do it.
I can't even do it.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with it. I cannot, it's not, there are very few things in this life that I cannot do on my own. Very few, because I didn't grow up with a brother. We're all girls. So there was no boy in my house. So basically every chore, blah, 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 I could do everything, But there are just some things that I just would not see myself doing. Like I will not go and start, if I see a male person there, I will not now go and start looking for a table at the club for us. No, please go and look for a table at the club for us. Just like, it's like, oh, you are there, so why should I, you know? I mean, and there are some things that are convenient for me to do as well.
Yeah.
You know, so because I want to be an equal person doesn't mean that I will now come and be doing competition of what I can do and what I cannot do. It's not a competition, right? It's like, I mean, just the simple fact that I'm a human being and I'm a reasonable, rational person,
right?
You know, should be enough for you to treat me as a human being.
Exactly.
I don't have to constantly prove myself. I don't have to like lift a car up or I don't know like what like, and because there is no ending to that.
There's no ending to it.
Because if you lift cement up now and say, okay, CEO, they will say, hey, but can you?
Exactly.
And eventually to get to one that you cannot do.
I love that.
So at the end of the day, it should be like whether or not
that they can even do.
Exactly.
But they'll be expecting you to do it.
Because let's just imagine that one man, like maybe I don't know, maybe Igbo people know this person, but there's somebody called Kilibi Wachuku that can carry 5 men at the same time on his body. They say, can any woman carry
do
5
that?
men?
Can you? Exactly.
Just as, you know, so.
You know what? I think it also points to that idea that even with like race relations, because I just moved from the US, so I'm still like in that racial thing. There's excellence expected from black people,
yeah.
And mediocrity is celebrated in white people. You can see it in pop culture music today, where Beyonce, who at this point should be sitting on a fucking throne and not having to lift a finger, is working 10 times harder than some random little pop chick, and she's getting album of the year. Do you get what I like? So it's like, you're right. I find that maybe this is actually a thing with oppressed people where they have to work extra hard to prove their excellence. Meanwhile, the majority, the oppressors, are like getting away with not doing shit. Because even in the video I did about like why men should not be head of the home, men really don't actually do anything much to contribute to the home. Yes. Women are the ones holding it down. So you know what, like, I really appreciate that perspective. It was so enlightening, and it's encouraging to a lot of women. If you're very independent and you like to do what you do, that's fine, but don't get caught up in that world and think you must do it all to earn respect from men, right? That's pretty much what you were saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The conversation about feminism is evolving daily.
Yeah.
You know, we're seeing a lot of, you know, additional, or should I just say, there's been a lot of critiquing of, you know, a lot of things that we think are the norm, I guess. You know, so I feel like this should be something that women should also consider as well, especially older women. Because it's easier for me as a young person to be like, you know what, I don't have to prove anything to anybody, but it's a lot harder for older feminist women, because that is like literally the only way they know how to feminist, right? So I mean, I feel like
that's true.
Yeah.
By doing it all.
Yeah, by doing it all.
You're right.
Because
you're right.
Right now, I think things are a little less intense. I don't know, because at the time they had to do it all for them to even, you know, survive.
You're right.
So, but now I don't think I have to do it all. So I'm not gonna do that.
That's empowering. It's so empowering. Yeah, so thank you so much, Chioma, for that like really inspiring and like amazing message. And I think that it's empowering, honestly, I swear, because for someone like me, as I said, the only way I knew was to do it all. But to see that, and it also helps me have empathy too for women who are less like, I'm not going to do it. And I agree.
Who cannot do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones that can't, I already kind of, you know, but even the ones that don't want to.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay,
that's
like
what I'm saying. It's what, yeah, exactly. Because I feel like if people can't, what can you do? But I'm talking about the ones that even can but don't want to.
Okay.
I can respect that as well. It's still, to me, it's empowering in its own way. So yeah, I appreciate that perspective. And you guys, the independent woman myth, the independent woman trope is a scam. As a currency to respect is a scam. And that's pretty much what we're gonna, you know, that's what I'm taking from this. So Chioma, thank you so much for talking with me today. It's been so much fun.
Thanks for having me.
Talking to you, getting to know you, and we hope to see more from you. Chioma has a Medium, and she's also on Twitter, so follow her. I'll put her link below so that you can get to know more about. She writes really amazing articles, so